Nepki, welcome back, King.
G'day, fellas. Hope all my levels are still good. How long's it been? I think I haven't streamed in 5 months. And before then, I hadn't streamed in 3. So, is this my... Wait, hang on. How many times have I streamed this year? Has it been... Is this only the 3rd stream? No, I streamed 4 times in January, so this is the 6th stream all year. Oh no. Oh no. Hello everyone, how you doing? I'm back. I'm live and alive. This'll do. I'm live, alive, and Clive, some might say. Hello. Alive, live, and most importantly, Clive. Exactly. It's regularly scheduled. It's just the regular schedule is once every couple of months. Well, not anymore. Hopefully, I'm planning. Been thinking about this for a while. I'm planning to get back into it, as they say. I already feel like I'm a little rusty. I already feel like I don't know how to talk to stream anymore. But I'll get there. I'll figure it out. So deep fake. You know, I have had some AI made of me, and it's pretty surreal. Like, yeah. At least I haven't had anyone make any porn of me yet. Damn it, now that I've said that, someone's gonna do it. Fuck. Anyway. Rust port to Windows 98 confirmed. When's someone gonna rewrite Lego Island into Rust? You know what I'm saying? A rather odd time for you to stream. This is always when I stream. Well, I guess not always. It's usually I would stream at like 2 hours from now. This is like 2 hours earlier than I usually stream. Favorite chubby emu protagonist is back. I don't know what that means. What happened? Why had not been in for forever? I assume you mean, why have I not streamed? Why is this only the 6th stream of the year after we're 9 months into the year? It's almost over! And this is only the 6th stream, when I was streaming like somewhere between 2 or 3 times a week last year, I think. Yeah, it is true. The streams kind of they died down a little bit, and there's a couple of reasons for it. In January, I was working on the big .NET video, and that was. Hang on, one second. I do not feel like we're getting 60 FPS, but I don't know why. I'll look into it later. Again, this is the first one back, so it's gonna be a little bit. It's gonna be a little bit janky this time. Yo, is Wets? Thanks for the 12-month sub. It's Dan JC. Thanks for the 12.
Long time no see.
Long time no see, indeed. Oh, and young Zaniel. Thank you so much. Welcome back, King. Thanks so much. I appreciate that. Yes, it's gonna be a little janky because stuff. The thing about streaming is it's like. There's a lot of moving parts to streaming, and a lot of stuff like that you have to install in your system and kind of keep maintained, and a lot of the time it ends up just kind of breaking while you're not looking at it. Like for a while, the last time I streamed in April, my overlay was broken because like something had broken the OBS browser plugin, And then this time, something else broke recently that I had to fix yesterday. Oh, my capture card stopped working. I had to, so I don't know what happened with my capture card, but like I upgraded bits of my computer and I guess that broke something because I reached out to technical support for my capture card and they said I had to add an extra Linux kernel command line argument to get the capture card working again. So, you know, stuff, like I said, when you don't stream for a bit, stuff just breaks. And, you know, when you come back, it's a little adventure figuring out what's
He's
wrong.
back.
I'm back. Thank you so much, Sergeant Panda, for the 3 months. I appreciate it. So why has it been a while? Why has it been 5 months and then 3 months, etc., etc.? Less than one stream per month, essentially. It kind of happened accidentally, and then it happened intentionally, if that makes sense. So initially I was working on the .NET video, which ended up being such a big video that I was kind of like, maybe I should prioritize this. So I was spending like all day, every day on it, and the thing about that is, I wanted to like save up my energy as much as possible for like recording bits. Like I was recording voiceover and I was editing stuff, and I wanted to, you know, streaming is a lot of fun, but oftentimes it's, yo,
Of course,
Sebadev.
Matt starts streaming when I leave California.
Oh no, you're leaving California. What's happening? Yeah, and so I was kind of prioritizing that for a while, and I was trying to like put as much energy as I could into that. And then, and at the time I was like, oh, surely this video will be done by the end of January. It wasn't done until the middle of April, as it turns out. So I just kept, like, every day I would just be like, I'm still working on it. And like, we'd reach the end of January and I'd be like, sure, okay, well, maybe it'll be done by the end of February. And then the end of February would roll around and I'd be like, not only is it not done, I have a feeling it's not going to be done by the end of March either. And it wasn't, so it just kind of, streaming just kind of disappeared from the schedule. And then when that video was done, and I kind of jumped into the next project, the Wii U gamepad, I was kind of like, well, I'm kind of appreciating like the ability to concentrate on this project, on projects in general. So maybe I will continue trying to focus and see what happens. And you know, it was fun for a bit, being able to focus more intently on things. But I miss streaming. I miss having more of a back and forth. I feel like it's easy for me to like disappear into work. Like I'll start a bunch of projects and I won't go outside, I won't talk to anyone, I won't, like, the only things I'll go outside to do are to like eat, like, or get food, and then if I'm actually trying, I'll go to the gym. But like, it's I don't think the healthiest thing for me to do. So I kind of feel like I'd like to start, it's a balance, right? Sometimes I like to concentrate on stuff, but also I feel like I want to incorporate more of the stream back into it. So, so hello everyone. Hopefully, as the title says, this will become regularly scheduled programming. I will be working on Wii U stuff.
What country did you go to school in? Your video on Windows 821 does not mention the country at all.
Is that did I or did I not? I'm trying to figure out if this is a joke or a serious question. I went to school in Australia. Hey yo, where the fuck were you and where the fuck is your PowerBook G3 Lombard? Good question. I actually had it out here recently because I was planning to do something with it, but I put it away because I tidied up. But I'll get it out again eventually. I would like to do that. Hey, welcome back to the stream, Wham. It has been a while. I just talked about it, that I thought I was trying to kind of focus a little bit more on the the various projects I've got going on. It's very easy for me to pick up a lot of projects. I get very excited about things. I'm always like, yeah, that would be really cool to work on. That would be cool to make. And sometimes I'll end up accidentally juggling like 5 projects all at once. And I'll just kind of disappear. Like, I haven't even felt time pass for the last 2 months or so. I feel like the last month I perceived was July. Like, I don't remember what happened in August, and I don't really remember what happened in September. Because I just kind of disappear, and I don't think that's the healthiest thing in the world. So that's why I'm trying to like, and I miss streaming, and so that's why I'm trying to integrate it all a bit together again. I'm trying to, my plan is to try and achieve a better balance of things. Hey, BTMPL, thanks so much for the Prime sub, I appreciate it. I disappear also, introverted thing. Yeah, I guess so. So I want to do a bit of both. Like sometimes there's a time and place to like really laser focus on a project, but there's also a time when it's fun to kind of work it through on stream or just kind of hang out on stream and do stuff like that. So that's my hope to try and do a bit more of that.
Do you still shit in your sink, Matt?
I never started shitting in my sink. This was a lie spread by my competitors. This is a lie spread by the likes of Ludwig. He can't handle it that I'm getting back into streaming. So he spread this lie, clearly. So that's the plan. And I'm not going to do any Wii U stuff today, but I will soon, because there's a lot of like branches of that tree that I still have to work on. So if you've been following on Patreon, I have a like 90% functional Wii U gamepad implementation on Linux, which extends to broadly more or less the Steam Deck. And if you use an external USB Wi-Fi adapter, it kind of works. No, it does work on the Switch as well. But there's, like I said, there's branches of this tree. So at some point, I need to port a front end to Android. At some point, I need to figure out what the hell I'm doing with the like back-end relay into an Android or iOS phone. At some point, I might want to write some kind of implementation for a Raspberry Pi. At some point, I'm gonna need to design some kind of like hardware spec for like people wanting to build their own gamepads. There's a lot of like small pieces of this that I think would be fun to work through on stream. So yeah. What random thing are we doing today? Oh, so what I am thinking of doing today, Shrektember went though. Oh, yeah. I'm thinking we have like a week and a half to plan for it. Maybe I will do not Shrektember. Maybe I will do Shrektober. Because last year, if you were a stream viewer last year, it ended up being more October anyway. Because I started on the last day of September. But I did a Shrek marathon where I played basically nothing but Shrek games back to back all day for a very long time. And, you know, I kind of want to do it again. You know, Shrek might, Shrek might give you a hard time, but something about him, I just keep going back. So, yeah, there's a kind of a funny joke that we discovered last year that I want to try and give it a go this year, which is that, hang on, let me see if this is gonna work. Yeah, I think it is gonna work. Ooh. Here we go. So, a kind of a funny joke that we discovered because we played Shrek on the Xbox, and obviously, naturally, we looked at the speed runs. The RTA is 25 minutes. I think I beat this game. I think it took me 12 hours. But something that we discovered was that on speedrun.com there are 100% runs, which means that no matter how long it takes me, I'll get the world record. So, I'm thinking we might sit down and try to do a 100% Shrek Xbox run in one sitting. Try and get the 100% world record for it. So, that might be... So yeah, Shrektober, I'm thinking we might do that. Another thing is... Oh, I forgot what I was talking about before. I guess it was the Wii U stuff, so I want to work on the Wii U stuff. Another thing is that TTS Monster finally released their developer API, which means I could finally integrate it into my bot and have it so that like you could get Microsoft Sam talking, and you could also get the voices from TTS Monster talking. I wanted to, like, we've had TTS Monster for a while, but I didn't want to sacrifice the Microsoft Sam to like do it, so it was only available through the channel rewards. So, but not anymore. Now we can do both of them at the same time. So we might work on that today. Just a quick little bot development stream. Shrek and Power Wash Simulator. Oh no, is that real? You guys, do you guys hear about Shrek 5? That's a thing now. Like, I remember they said Shrek 5 was going to come out in 2019, but it didn't. It's been 5 years, and now, well, actually, it'll be. When did they say it was going to come out? It was 2026, wasn't it? Let me see. Yeah, it's 2026, so it's actually 7 years late. But you know, that's okay. Better late than never. Shrek is in Power Wash Sim? Uh-oh. Let me check. Oh no. This is not a joke, apparently. Hang on. Yes. Sorry, like I said, I'm still kind of getting the hang of this, this is streaming again. Yo, who farted? Thank you so much for the Prime sub. Yes, I'm Jack. I appreciate it. Thanks for the 6 months. Oh no, people are checking the timers. The timers are still going. They've been going this whole time. What's the oldest timer have we got? Do you remember how to stream? I said earlier on I'm a little rusty. I'm still still figuring it out. But yeah, we're getting there. So why light mode? This was set up very recently. I used to have something else. This is like a brand new, like there's not much on here at the moment. What was I saying? Shrek 5. Shrek and Power Wash Simulator. What on earth? Oh no. On October 10th. It's like it was meant to be. They're releasing it on Shrektober. We could actually play this. This would actually work. That's funny. Rid of the Windows 7 theme. I did. I kind of, as much as the Windows 7 theme is fun, I also, the problem is I had to change a lot about a lot of things that I liked about the way I usually set up my desktops in order to make it more Windows 7-like. And so at a certain point, I just got a little annoyed with not with like the way it looked, just like I wanted it to be more Linuxy, I suppose. If I become a patron, I'll become one of the few that decide the fate of Lego Island Guy. I mean, that is kind of how that works. I mean, we don't do a lot of polls, but we do polls. That's how I ended up working on the Wii U shit. Why am I using Chrome? I've been asked this many times before. What can I say? I like the user experience. I know everyone's like privacy memes, but like, Doing your mom email is now my daily. I love to see people's reactions when I say it. Hell yeah. Yes, if you didn't know, you can go to mail.mattkc.com and you can get your very own doingyour.mom email address, or billgates.sex, or what other domain. This was another thing we did. It's been such a long time, I forgot half the things we did. We set up a whole email service so you can get like ridiculous emails. You have to be a patron or a Twitch sub, but otherwise you can get a ridiculous email account. Why isn't staring contest working? I don't know. I don't see it on my end either. It might just be a Twitch. Oh, someone did do staring contest 16 minutes ago. Damn. I guess we got to do a staring contest then. Hang on. Let me find some staring music. I'm inclined to play like Eye of the Tiger or something, but then I'm gonna get like, well, yeah, you don't really get clapped so much by DMCA on Twitch, but I feel like I should play something more royalty free. Hang on. Oh, I've just figured out what to play. Okay. Staring contest time. Alright. Wait, hang on. Because wait, this hasn't started yet. That didn't count. I forgot. I set up a live split for this. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Hang on. Let me get this back into OBS. Yes. Here we go. Alright, ready? So I guess is this my, longer? Yeah, so it's the longest stare. It's a little backwards from how speedrunning usually works. Usually this should show the lowest time, but it's actually set to show the longest time. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Damn, that was a PB. No, it wasn't a PB. It was like exactly the same. Or is it? Is this like? What's going on with the font here? Is this minus 0.1? Did I PB by 0.1? Shit. Underscore 01. What does that even mean? Alright, anyway. Enough all hail Shadow. The buttiest of butt rock songs. And in Crush 40, the Crush 40 discography, there's a lot of competition for that. I've broken the time. Apparently. What? I wonder what is going on. Is it just a font meme? Why does it say underscore 01? Got a negative time. Oof. You have the vibe of someone who uses a weird Firefox fork like Florp. See, I don't even know if that's a real fork or not. I could believe it is, but you might have just made that up and I wouldn't know. I've thought about, like, much like much like chewing tobacco, I know that my usage of Chrome is a bad habit. And I've thought about like making or trying to do things with Firefox to make it work a little bit more how I want it to. I don't know if like, maybe I can do it all in like an extension, but it feels more likely I might need to do a fork. That was so powerful! Thank you so much, Beefy DJ, for the 5 gifted subs. Hell yeah, appreciate it. Take my Bezos bucks and another 5 subs. Yay! Thank you so much. Hell yeah. Gigafart, oh no. Maybe I can port Netscape to Windows 11. Good point. Progress on 360 hacking all this time without streaming. You surely were using all GPUs to guess the encryption keys of that baby. So, I have some bad news. Back in January, I proposed like potential ideas for like 360 hacking, and it turns out I was completely wrong. So I was using, okay, so to recap, the 360 signatures are SHA-1 based, and SHA-1 these days is generally not recommended because it's considered pretty insecure. And I thought I would try to. Yo, another 5 gift subs. Hell yeah! Thank you so much, Beefy DJ. Appreciate it. Okay, that was something else. I was hearing this like, but it's something else. Yeah, so I was like trying to investigate like how easy would it be to break a 360 signature, and I found this document that was kind of like it was a white paper that had figured out how to find a SHA-1 collision in a relatively short amount of time, like, you know, with enough computing power, I think like less than a year. And that seemed pretty cool. The problem is, I later realized that a collision is not what I want. A collision is where you control both SHA-1 hashes. So let's say you gave someone a request to say, you're going to give me $10. And then they're like, yes, I will. And they give it a digital signature. And then, because you control both messages, you can get another message and change it to like, you're going to give me $10,000 and find a way to sign that with the same signature. That's a collision when you control both messages. When you don't control both messages, like we don't, what it's called is a pre-image attack. And there so far are no SHA-1 pre-image attacks, only a SHA-1 collision attack. So that's where we're at with that, sadly.
Cheer 100A, what if you do Symbian Timmer? Play random Symbian games a week or so. There is also a Shriek Racing game lol.
A Shriek Racing game? Interesting. That could be interesting. I feel like I'd have to prepare more than we'd have time to for something like that. But maybe next September.
Wow, you remembered the password.
I did. Thank you so much for the 10 months, Verbeo, and thanks for the 100 bits technical Jikama. Thank you so much for the 100 bits Syrian gamer.
Cheer 100, wish I could tune into the stream. Just wanted to stop by and say hello.
Hello.
Any hate on the next video?
I think... So the problem is I have about 3 or 4 videos, like, in various degrees of doneness. I think the next video is about a month away. it's not about the Wii U stuff because I haven't finished that yet. It's something like in between. But I cannot promise anything. Hopefully we'll see some spicy 360 stuff from Grimdoom. He's hinted at some stuff he's been messing with for 360 exploitation. Hell yeah. I'd be interested. I'm sure I'm not the best person to be working on any of that stuff, but I'd be interested in exploring stuff myself if I had more time, like post the Wii U thing.
Sub for a whole year.
Wow, hell yeah. Thanks for the 12 months, Unga Bunga. I guess so. Were you subbed this whole time that I wasn't streaming? Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm really curious about the 360, and if I finish enough of my current projects, maybe I would even give looking at it a stab, but I can't, I have no idea what I'm doing. I would just be fumbling my way through it. At the very least, there may be a way to get a custom XEX running under a sandbox, but it may not be a system by itself. Gotcha. Whatever people find, I'm sure is valuable. And Average Dolphin user, thanks so much for the Prime sub. I missed that one earlier. I appreciate that. Hell yeah. But yeah, anyway, for now, it's I'm lost in the Wii U source. That's my current. That's my current project. I was trying to think of a different word than project, but project's fine. Have one hot pass with your name on it to an exclusive group if you ever do wish to join the 360 community. Damn, am I getting the inside scoop? 360 curious. Yeah, pretty much. Did you hear about the Xbox One translation layer, which means we could play Xbox One games on PC in the future? I did! That'd be interesting to look through. Maybe we'll look through that real quick. I need to figure out a way to stop this from happening. Okay. Where were we? Shrek for the Power Wash Simulator. Yeah. So I'm not entirely. I know. Yeah, here we go. I'm not entirely surprised that this is possible. This is basically the same kind of approach that CXBX uses, and a lot of PS4 emulators are kind of going for this approach, which is, they all run x86 CPUs. So if you can load the code into memory and if you can load the code into memory, you can execute it in theory. You just have to patch a bunch of it so that anytime it tries to talk to the PS4, you redirect it to something on Windows instead. That's the whole compatibility layer / high-level emulation approach. Yo, Aluminum, thank you so much for the converting a Prime sub to a Tier 1 sub. I've actually never seen that before. Hell yeah. And Gladiatrix, thanks so much for the Tier 1 sub. Hell yeah. Xbox One emulator, pretty much, yeah. It's like I said, it's not exactly a surprise that this is possible. I mean, that's not to say that it's easy. It's not this doesn't happen automatically, but in theory, you can, it's very doable to load x86 code into memory on an x86 PC and patch it so that it'll run. It can be a lot of work. It depends. It can and cannot be. Not to derail the topic, but did you ever revive your accidentally bricked OG Xbox? I did. I just got a new mod chip. 6 games playable. Yeah, I heard about that. So, yeah. So this is already functional. Minecraft is working. I mean, these are relatively simple games, but that's where everything starts. Sonic Mania, I love how Sonic Mania is kind of this is the first game that a lot of emulators end up running. I think I've seen PS4 and yeah, I think I've seen the PS4 emulator do Sonic Mania as well. Because I guess it's a good game that's also relatively simple. So it's like the canary in the coal mine as far as is your emulator at least kind of viable. Windows sandboxing system used by Xbox One shares a lot of stuff with the Windows subsystem used in Windows 10 Plus. That's why this is possible. Yeah, it's all like. My understanding is, I mean, I've never looked into the Xbox One much, but my understanding was that was the whole point of like UWP, was like that you would make stuff for Windows and Xbox, and it's basically the same kind of thing. Still mind-blowing to me that they ported PowerShell to Xbox One/Series. I know it's Windows on the hood, but still, I didn't know that. I hadn't seen that. That's really interesting. PowerShell. Xbox One emulation. Yeah, pretty much. We got Xbox One before GTA 6, no way. Yeah, I guess we did. I wouldn't call Minecraft all that simple to BH. It's surprised already. Yeah, this Minecraft out of these is definitely the. Actually, I don't know this game very well, but Minecraft is definitely. I think Minecraft is the most complex out of these because it's like these. The rest seem to all be 2D games, but I mean, it is also like. Minecraft can be simple because it's like the geometry is not like very complicated. But I know what you mean. Like it's not. There can be. There is also a lot going on in Minecraft. But yeah, it is very cool. It's good. It's fun to see this. I mean, I've spent a lot of time kind of working with CXBX, which is a very similar attempt at an OG Xbox emulator, which ended up. It's I think a really solid idea that ran into a lot of kind of crippling complications. The problem that with they have on the original Xbox is that Microsoft in their infinite wisdom they inlined a lot of the like raw GPU commands into the games, and you know, to be fair, that's probably great for performance, but it's not just the game reaching out to DirectX and then, you know, DirectX reaching out to the GPU. They would like literally put GPU commands right into the game. And that's fine on the Xbox, but when to run those on anything else, you basically need something that will interpret Xbox low-level Xbox GPU instructions, which is otherwise known as an emulator. So that's why this approach didn't work so well on the OG Xbox. I mean, it worked. It didn't. Some games worked, but it didn't scale well to the whole library. Xbox One still uses DirectX. Yeah. All the Xboxes, I think, have used DirectX to some way. Anything that works from that Xbox One kernel exploit. Wasn't that like people used that to dump Xbox One games for the first time? I've kind of followed this stuff from a distance, so like I've picked up on some of it, but I haven't been as paid as much attention to this stuff as I would have liked to. Hey, maybe that's what we'll do on stream. We'll cover some news, mostly for dumping games. Yeah, I mean that's valuable in and of itself. Like, it's kind of wild that it's taken that long for people to be able to dump Xbox One games. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know if anything else is going to come from it. Like, I don't know. I haven't read into how the exploit works. Pesky inlines making our jobs as reverse engineers harder. SMH my head, I know. It's so bad that, like, Exactly. That's what I was going to say. Thanks so much for the 10 months, Beefy DJ. Appreciate it. Yeah, the Xbox, the inlining and the like link time optimization on the Xbox is so unbelievably aggressive. Like, when it comes to the Burnout 3 stuff, it's generally a lot easier to work with the PS2 version, even though like theoretically the PS2 version of most games is inferior. I don't actually think that is true in Burnout's case, because like Criterion made renderware. They were very good at like getting stuff out of the PS2. But yeah, I mean, if it were up to me, I'd work with the Xbox version, but usually I work with the PS2 version just because that has no... Well, firstly, we've got a debug build, which helps a lot, but it's not actually a debug build, but we've got some symbols, which helps a lot. But also, I don't think there's any link time optimization, and there might not even be any inlining on that. But yeah, anyway. It's nutty. I know some of the people working on this Xbox One app/games and Windows project. It's nutty. Yeah, it's kind of cool. As far as I can tell, yo, Cyan1337, Cyan Leet, thanks so much for the Prime sub for 4 months. I appreciate it. My understanding is a lot of the PS4 emulators are going for like a high level / compatibility layer approach as well. I mean, it's a lot harder because it's a lot less similar to Windows / to things that are available on Windows. But like, again, there's no technical reason why you can't load x86 code into memory and patch it until it works. It's just a little complicated. On the Xbox One, you at least have like the Win32 API that underpins it all. Yeah, exactly. Is it a hamburger on the top left? Did I? On here or which one? Shad PS4 can actually play Rock Band 4 decently. It's kind of shocking. Damn, not bad. I haven't been paying a lot of attention to... Oh, cool. We've got compatibility lists. I assume, yeah, it's all very, very early, but yeah. See the app windows in the top left, they all have those 3 lines. Oh yeah, they do. They have the hamburger menu in all the games. Interesting. Is that common in UWP? Oh, that's what Windows does when you're running a Windows 8.1 app on Windows 10. Huh. Damn. That is kind of funny. It's all Windows all the way down. Anyway, so yeah, it's all very exciting. I mean, it's all fun to see, like, it's kind of a double-edged sword. Like, I like, what's the way to say this? I feel like ever since consoles became just PCs, they became a little boring. Like, I know everyone hates developing for the PS3. Gabe N, he despises that thing. But it's also interesting. And in some ways, I feel like it I'm sure most people don't care. It's just me because I'm a nerd that I care. It makes the newer consoles feel a little less special. That being said, I welcome the fact that any games on those can be much more easily, like, in theoretically, more easily ported over to PC. PS4 is kind of a boring console, at least has a touchpad. Oh yeah, I mean, the controller's good. But yeah, it's just... I know it's probably really silly. I guess it's kind of like... I feel like consoles live or die on the perception that they're special. Even though, like, pretty much all of them since, like, the NES are just, like, underpowered versions of contemporary compute. Well, that's probably oversimplifying it, but like generally a console is equivalent to like an underpowered PC. Kind of. But like, yeah, but like it's harder for me to feel like they're special now. Damn, yeah, they're just running as Windows native Windows apps. That's true. That's wild. I wanted to reverse engineer 360 games, but that dang blasted LTO gets in the way. LTO is rough. Like, yeah, I know exactly what you mean. The modern console generations just feel like corporate shrill and nothing has personality anymore. Yeah, like, I remember I looked up, like, the list of Xbox One exclusives, and I was like, damn, there actually aren't that many. Yeah, anyway. Just PCs, and while they may be considered high-end at launch, they quickly become mid/low tier. Yeah, that's probably true. I mean, it is true that like consoles at launch are often pretty good value because they like deliberately undervalue them because they make up the revenue in game sales or game licensing. But like, I feel like a lot of people this gen and last gen, I feel like I know more people with like a gaming PC than I knew before. A lot of people just kind of ended up moving up to PC. You're looking at X, Y, and 1. I'm a developer of Windurango, another compatibility layer, which is currently the only one open source. We haven't gotten to launch the game yet. Oh, that's cool. I've only just started looking into this stuff. I didn't even know that this one wasn't open source. They aren't exclusive at all anymore when you consider Xbox exclusive or run on PC now. Well, I mean, yeah, a lot of yeah, that's the thing. The kind of the Xbox strategy seems to be, I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense. Maybe this is where the market is going. Like, the Xbox is just kind of a PC that plugs into your TV and that you don't have to like set up. It's got like a TV-friendly interface and you just kind of plug it in and play. Maybe that's the market for consoles now. It's like people who just don't want to go through the hassle of setting up a PC. Also turning into the same thing like in the movie industry where they're either just making a remake or reboot of the same franchise to cash in rather than doing something original, and it's getting in the way of actual original games to innovate. Yeah, I mean, I guess we've been trending in that direction for a while. Whatever's profitable, right? Windows Server but gamified. Yeah, I guess so. Something gives me a little hope for 360 RE RB3 as multi-platform. Maybe we can use the decomped Wii code to match against the 360 XCX. Could help us figure out compiler settings or something. I've been doing a little bit of that actually on the Burnout 3 stuff, which is I'll take the PS2 symbols and try to match it up with the OG Xbox. It's a little bit, not everything maps cleanly, especially with the LTO, but
I completely forgot I subscribed to you all. Anyway, thanks for passively boosting my waypoints, lol.
You're welcome. Thanks for the resub. For 12 months. Been here for a whole year. Hell yeah. Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, it's not a perfect process, but it works. Oftentimes. It gets you much further than nothing would. Had to shy away from that ecosystem with the 360 because PowerPC and no PowerPC Windows kernel, but the OG had a similar concept. Kernel running was stripped out Windows 2000. Yeah, that's kind of true. Yeah, I guess that is true. The OG Xbox, it wasn't that different of an approach. I wonder if it was just marketed really differently, or it's just my rose-tinted glasses that makes it feel like it was more special than it was. Twitch Rapid to run on my OG Xbox. Oh no. have an unfair advantage of having a handful of builds that don't have LTO. That's nice. When's someone leaking a debug build of Burnout 3? Literally a Celeron, an unbranded NVIDIA GPU and a fancy plastic box for Roost TTS. I mean, I know that. It's more just like today we're talking about the Xbox Series and saying it's not very special. Like, and I know there was some like discussion back in the day of like the Xbox is just a PC, but I feel like there wasn't so much, oh, it's nothing special. Like, if you were like technical, you would think that way, but I feel like it's a more mainstream opinion that the Xbox Series is nothing special than it was a mainstream opinion that the OG Xbox was. Or maybe I'm wrong and it is just rose tinted. It's honestly just games. Yeah, I think that's what I mean by like, it all kind of comes down to the perception that they're special. Because like, you can get a lot of people like my age to say that the PS2 was the best console of all time. Objectively, that hardware is hot garbage. Like, nobody likes that hardware. Developers hate that hardware. Reverse engineers hate that hardware. It's even hard as like a gamer to get like good video quality out of the PS2. And so, but we all agree that it was a great console just because there were some great games on it. So, yeah, it is an interesting thing. Like, it all, like I said, it's all kind of, I think it is true. I think the consoles kind of live and die on the perception that they're special. It probably is more marketing than anything else. Definitely don't forget, well, the Dreamcast and Xbox were basically PCs in their own way. They still sold well in their own ways thanks to exclusive. Xbox launched with Halo. Yeah, I think that's it. I think it's... yeah, I think it's all about the exclusives, somehow. There's no need to own a PS2 if you have PS3s. Most PS2... Maybe. I think, like... I think you could make that argument for a lot of consoles. Like, is there any need to own a GameCube if you own a Wii? Probably not. Or is there any reason to own a Wii if you own a Wii U? Arguably, no. Just like in 2001, what 3D performance did the average PC have? Maybe a GeForce 2MX Rage 128. Yeah. Yeah. Would it be possible to reverse engineer Saints Row 1 and port it over to PC? I mean, anything's possible. That's the thing. You used to go onto like Reddit and you'd see like people ask like, can I decompile this game? And they would say, no, it's impossible. You cannot decompile games. And they're not technically wrong, but they are literally wrong. Like, you can't just decompile a game automatically, but like, it's not impossible to decompile a game. It's more about like how much of your life you want to spend on it. That made the Xbox a bit more special. Yeah, possibly. Like, when it came out, it might have been like another situation of like, when it was new, it was probably pretty decent, like, hardware for the price, because again, they make the money back in game sales. That being said, didn't Microsoft lose like $2 billion on the original Xbox? How much was that? Hang on, let me find out. I remember seeing it on Wikipedia. Oh, they lost $4 billion actually. Woo! I wanted to port Space Cadet Pinball to the OG Xbox, but I know nothing about code. Could probably learn. Where should I start? I believe there are a lot of resources out there as far as like Xbox development. Like you can get a leaked version of the Xbox development kit, or you can use what is it, Open XDK or something like that. Yeah. So there's like, just look for like Xbox development kits, and otherwise it's probably a fairly doable port because it's not a very complicated game. We checked out decomp.dev. The GameCube Wii decomp community made a fancy new site showing off the progress of the games, and it looks beautiful. Let's check it out. I have not seen this. Ooh. Aw, that's cool. I feel like we need to do... I guess it's all like so community based, but like there's so many decomps that I feel like fly under the radar because they're just it's just hard to find information about. Like there's no like central index of like every decomp being worked on. I always feel like we need something like that, just because it would just be great to know, like, is this game being... I know you can Google it most of the time, but it'd be cool to just browse through and be like, wow, they're working on this, hell yeah, you know? On the one hand, yeah, on the other hand, I guess so. I guess flying under the radar might be a feature, not a bug. Dynamic recompilation too, that's pretty promising. I think it'll be interesting to see what more comes out of that. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what more comes out of that. Yo, thanks for the sub.
Wow, can't believe Clive's back. Mad Chan.
Thank you so much for the 10 months, Castodon. I appreciate it. Welcome back. Click each individual game. There's a tree map of each file. Damn, that's crazy. Wow. That's fun. I like that. The reason why Nintendo games are easy to decompile, I don't believe they are. I think they're just high demand because Nintendo has a hold over our childhoods. They really do, you know? Decoms get messy when publicized because so many franchises where they potentially get remastered officially. It's crazy legal gray area. Yeah, I know. I'm just like, I just love this stuff and I want to see more of it. But I know what you mean. Like, not everyone is decompiling Lego Island, which nobody cares about. So do I. Yeah. I know, oh, I want to ask something. How's the Reburn 3 project ongoing? It's taken a bit of a backseat to like the other stuff I'm working on. But it is still like something I want. It's like when I finish off some of the stuff I'm doing now, I'll probably start doing more on that. Yo, Elbow 03.
Those quids be.
Was that a in there? Enjoy the Oh no. Thanks so much, Elbow 03.
I haven't had anywhere to throw my Bezos bugs.
Thanks so much for the 4 months, Bebop. Thanks for the Bezos bucks. I appreciate it. Can you make a PS1 CPU like how you did that PS1 mod chip? I mean, FPGA, I'm sure, yeah, but like, it's a non-trivial process. More turbulence. That's what I have to. No stream for 5 months. I know, it's been a while.
Tier 100 man, I'm cleaning the inside of my Monkook and I can't get this spot of gloop off with a tip and 90% IPA. What do I do?
IPA. Give Windex a go. And if that doesn't work, you might just have to just keep scrubbing. Like sometimes, you know, sometimes you might need to scrub for like an hour before you get it perfect. Yo, why is everyone farting?
It's nice seeing you stream again. Makes me feel home.
Aw, thanks Chris Craft, I really appreciate that. Thanks for the 9 months. Thanks No Goat for gifting a tier 1 sub, and thanks Casadona for gifting a sub. Hell yeah, I appreciate it. Has anyone tried to train an LLM on Ghidra output decompiled code pairs and seeing how it speeds up decompilation? I've wondered about that. I don't know though. I don't know how practical that is. Like maybe if you trained it on like a specific compiler, and you could like get like on what source code produces what assembly code. Yeah, maybe, but I have no idea. I have no idea whether that would actually work or not. I would rather have the sound be like some cute fairy sparkles to match the vibe, but hey. You can... I should add some more. There's like different... you can switch alert sounds in the channel points, but there's only 2 at the moment. I think it's pretty garbage still. I think there probably is going to be something in from like dynamic recompilation or dynamic decompilation, because that's basically okay. This requires a little bit of background discussion. So in theory, you could automate the process of like converting a bunch of assembly instructions into C code. Like that's a thing you can do. Like most assembly instructions would be able to map onto some kind of C code. But one of the concerns of many is that a compiled binary doesn't actually have much information as far as like what the structs are, or what part of it is actually code. The CPU doesn't really know what's code until it actually starts executing it, like, because it only runs like what other code tells it to run. So that's one of the advantages of like using dynamic analysis, is that you actually, well, you do know what's code and what isn't, and you know certain things at runtime that you don't know when analyzing something statically. And I think that could be potentially quite useful. I don't know yet to what extent, but I feel like future, like if we're gonna work on ways to like optimize decompilation, it's probably gonna be using some processes like that. Gonna do something besides flashbang. We might work on, we might work on adding some TTS monster support to the bot, because now they've made an API that we can hook into. I'm feeling a little bit sleepy because last week I was in another country filming a video and therefore I am a bit jet lagged. I've been up, it's 11 a.m. here in my time zone. I've been up since 9 p.m. the previous night. So my brain is a bit confused. So I don't know necessarily what my level of concentration is going to be, but there is like stuff I would like to work on for sure. So no new video on Matt KC channel, but you'll appear on Family. No, this is gonna be on my channel. But yeah, it's I don't know when it's gonna come out. I mean, it's not gonna be the next video. It's gonna be, it may not even be the video after that. I don't know, because like all the things I'm working on are like multi-month projects, and I'm working on most of them by myself. So which makes them, it turns them from multi-month to like multi-month projects, and so they're a bit slow. But I'll be working on more of them on stream, so that so you can get an idea of the stuff that we're doing. So yeah. I would think more about taking something like the Ghidra output with bad names for the function variables and use the LLM to get better names. Oh, I mean, that's already more or less doable. Like, you can give ChatGPT Ghidra output and like assembly,
Tier
and it will
100,
try to
why are
explain
you
what it does.
Australian?
Why? You know, we all make mistakes sometimes. Do all Australians know each other? And if so, can you say hi to How To Basic? I'm afraid I do not know How To Basic, nor do I know Dank Pods. We are not all we are not all friends. They say he doesn't touch grass, and then half an hour later say he's been traveling. I mean, yeah, but it was like, it was for work, so like, it's still kind of like, I still don't know. I still think it kind of counts. All Germans know each other. Well, that's good. There are 5 Australians. That's what I would say if Australia was actually real. Thankfully, it isn't. Okay, let's take a look. Why not? Let's do some TTS monster work. So let's see how does this API work. Oops. Okay. TTS monster developer API. Here we go. Oh no. I don't want to log in on this. This is my streaming desktop. There are 5 Australians awake right now. That actually probably is true. What is the time in Australia? I'll just Google it. Time in Sydney. Oof. Damn. Yeah, I wouldn't expect any Australian to be up right now. When Lego Lion gets decompiled, we report it to the iPod so TankPods can play it. You know, I hope someone will. Actually, just type it in. The IL decomp is going quite well, mostly not thanks to me, I have to be honest with you. I have been working on like the Wii U stuff and other things that I will talk about in later streams. Most of the work has been the team that joined in after I started it, but they've been doing a tremendous job. I mean, 92%, 99%. I mean, this is basically 100 actually. The only reason it's 99 is because the fucking compiler is bullshit, and like every time like code gets changed, this will like fluctuate by like 0.1% or like 0.0 something percent, just because the compiler uses like weird randomness to make decisions on how to generate assembly code. I'm sure we can get it all to 100 eventually, but it's kind of like there's no point in getting this to 100% when like we make another change here, it'll just drop back down again. So yeah. How are the percents calculated? Good question. So we know from static analysis how many functions there are. This number might not be 100% accurate, but it's like relatively accurate. It's probably within like, by this point, actually, since we're so close to the end, this probably is an accurate number, but I know earlier on the number was different. So we know already how many functions, so that's where this percentage comes from. And then the accuracy is just we have a script that, I mean, I wrote the script initially, but a lot of stuff has been added to it that I did not write. So it's all very much a team effort. I think something like this has to be, unless you're literally going to work on it like 3 years as like a full-time job, I think this sort of thing has to be a team effort. But the accuracy, we have a system that can compare assembly instructions like side by side. It knows where the function is in this in the original and in our recompiled DLL, so it can compare the assembly instructions, and that's how it calculates the accuracy. And then the 92% is just a combination of these two percentages. have to find the CD of that specific compiler version. I mean, if you want a 100% accurate build, then yeah, you'll need the same compiler. But I mean, it doesn't necessarily matter like using it, if like whether the instructions are accurate or not. It's more just a way of so that we can gauge how if it's more just a way that for us to gauge if we've made a mistake or not, I think. I mean, obviously we want 100% accuracy just because, you know, then we've done it. You know, it is the code. It's as close to the original code as we're gonna get without getting the original code. But like the value of calculating the accuracy throughout the project is more just it's a great safeguard against making mistakes. Bullshit compilers, true. Shrek game decom. I will say, you know, I kind of like I. If you go back and watch the Shrektember, I was so frustrated at that game, but I also kind of like it. And it's a surprisingly a graphically advanced game. Like it's one of the earliest console games to use normal maps, I think. And so for a 2001 game, some of the textures look surprisingly good. Yeah. We can't find the exact compiler version they use. No, we've known for a while what the compiler version is. It is just the fact that like the compiler is very unpredictable. It's like it doesn't. You'll just change the order of two lines, and like it'll change, or not even necessarily. Like you'll just you'll move like one function below another function, and then some function in another file altogether will like get modified. It'll just change, and like it doesn't make any sense. But yeah, it's stupid. Shrek is one of those. It's impressive from a technical aspect, but otherwise it's a pain in the ass. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so let's see. It's okay. I will load up the TTS Monster API over here. I hope this is correct. Is this actually my account? Because I feel like I have an account. Because I've signed up with them before. Oh, interesting. Huh. So regular TTS Monster, you log in with Twitch or YouTube, but the dev stuff you log in with Google. So it's like a whole separate thing. Okay, well, that's fair. Does this mean I can steal someone's code, change up the function order, and no one will know? I mean, what it does mean is that the compiled code will probably change. Like you can produce a functionally, well, not functionally. You can produce a substantially different executable just by moving some functions around. They ran Xbox One Edition on Windows 11. They did. They've got people have gotten a couple of Xbox One games working on Windows, which is great. It's very cool. Yeah. We went over that earlier in the stream. Okay, so let me what do I have on here? So I just set this up. That's why there's like it's so empty and like it's still in light mode. Like this is all new. This is all I don't know exactly what's where at the moment, but what I'll do, I think, is I'm trying to think of the best way to do this. Should I just Oh, I didn't... Really? Have I never... I was gonna see, maybe I could clone my bot code from GitHub, but actually I don't think I've ever pushed it to GitHub. That's a little dangerous of me. Only a local copy? No way. Okay, so... I haven't looked at this code for a while. Oh, it's the, oh yeah, it's the front end I want. Because the front end is what generates the Microsoft SAM code. Okay, good to know. In that case, I might just copy this in and then copy it back later. So, in that case, documentation. Oh, can I get this on here? Oh. Cool. Great. I'm probably going to switch this into light mode now. Cause now that I'm actually reading pages, it's actually important now. With any luck. There we go. Okay. Good old OAuth. Nothing particularly unusual. So I'm going to get an API token. Was that it? It's just an HTTP header? That's not too hard. It's not an actual, like, back and forth process like it often is. And then generate TTS. This is what I want. What voices do I even have on TTS Monster? Let me see. Damn it, why is nothing playing? My sound is working, right? Yeah, my sound is working. Are you using a mix of macOS and Windows, or is it just Windows? It's neither, actually. TTS Monster hates me, apparently. No, the audio is working. We just played something. It's just, huh. It seems to think it's playing audio. Oh well. Whatever. OAuth has been the bane of my existence at work. Converting out existing auth system to OAuth was way harder than I expected. Yeah, I understand why OAuth is necessary, but it is a bit of a pain. I don't love it. Anytime I have to implement it, I don't love it. Okay. Voice ID. Ah, shit. Get user. Don't really care about any of that, I don't think. I just need to access the endpoint where it generates the TTS. I want to basically implement it so it's like... here we go. So that you can be like... who do we have? Is this Linus Tech Tips? Damn it, still nothing's playing. So yeah, just so you can be like, Obama, my fellow Americans. Because that's how like TTS Monster usually works, but I want to integrate it into my bot because A, I have a serious case of not invented here syndrome, and B, I don't want to sacrifice Microsoft SAM. I want this, but I also want Microsoft SAM. Works on my machine. Classic. Hang on, let me check it on the host, because it is true that this is actually not a virtual machine anymore. I'll get into that in a bit, but
Let's drop Tilted Towers and get the victory royale.
Okay, so it works on my host, and this YouTube video works. We're getting sound, but Not from here. Is there like an error or something? No. Strange. What happens if I do... Oh, that's why. In that case, maybe I'll just hide that because it's not going to show me anything interesting. Hide, because it's just going to confuse me. But, weird. I'm not sure why only this tab isn't playing anything. So this is something I'm playing around with, because if you remember earlier streams, so I usually have like my stream desktop in kind of a virtual machine for various reasons. It helps me not leak things. It helps just generally like isolating certain things. But it's also a little bit complicated because oftentimes we need graphics in the stream desktop. We need like Vulkan or OpenGL stuff, and that was sometimes a little challenging. Sometimes I'd have to pass through a real GPU, and sometimes it would work. Some OpenGL stuff would work better than other OpenGL stuff. So what this is not a virtual machine. It's like a second login as a separate user on my host system. With like, it's running in a window with its own like Wayland compositor and its own desktop. So it's kind of the same computer, but also kind of isolated. And what I kind of like about it is it's a lot more efficient on space. Like, it's not a whole second OS. It's it's basically Plasma in a window as a separate user. And we'll see how it goes. That's some Linux user shit. Yeah, it's the kind of shit you do on Linux. A lot of my stream is Linux shit, if I'm being honest. There's other things as well, which I've already forgotten about, but there's other things that's very Linux specific. I run Linux on my main desktop PC? I sure do. I've been maining Linux for over... it's about 2.5 years now. I don't run any other OS on the host. I have Windows in a virtual machine with GPU pass-through, so I can get like high performance Windows stuff going if I really want to, but I do not dual boot, because dual booting is a pain in the ass. You can actually do it on Windows 2 with terminal services. Interesting. Yeah, I assume you probably... I'm not surprised you can do it on Windows. But it's definitely... What it is it's definitely a Linux person thing to do. Like, if I told you this and then I finished by saying like, oh, I use Arch by the way, you'd be like, there it is. That makes sense. Anyway. But I mean, it was also like the way we did OpenGL before was not, without a dedicated GPU, was we used VirGL, which is like a system where a virtual machine guest can send OpenGL commands up to the host GPU. And that's also, I mean, I think there probably are mechanisms like that on Windows 2, but again, that's a very Linux user solution to the problem. But yeah, what's nice is, I believe if I run, it's a VKG, right? Yeah. Good old Vulkan. This is actually my host GPU, so we get full host GPU access, while also getting all the isolation, most of the isolation that we had before that I appreciated. So, so far I like the solution, and it just runs as like an app. Like I just run it from, I like made a menu entry on my host OS, and it just I just run it as an app, and it's a whole Plasma in a window. So it's pretty cool. You have the same GPU? Hell yeah. I bought this at a stupid time to buy GPUs. I bought it in like early 2022, which was kind of the tail end of like GPUs were really expensive from like 2020 to 2022. I bought it basically at the tail end of them being really expensive. I think I paid about twice what it would what it would ordinarily be worth, but whatever. It'd be like that. Okay. So here we go. So I'm gonna. Oh, fuck. I probably should not leak my API token, right? I paid 3x for my GPU in 2021. Oof. Yeah, I feel that. I mean, I like my GPU. You know, I am getting value out of it. It's just if I held out for a couple more months, I probably could have gotten it way cheaper. But it's okay. You know, 4090 for Lego Island. I mean, should I start a GoFundMe? I wouldn't say no to a 4090. Okay. Let me get a API token. How do I do it again? Obtain API token. Log in to developer account. Done that. I did that on the host because I don't want to leak anything. Click my profile icon in the bottom left. API token. Okay. Copy that. Copy that. Call of Duty. Advanced Warfare. Xbox One. Okay. Now. Okay, I'll paste that somewhere. Safe-ish. API key authorization header. So in theory, if I ran like a... Fuck, I won't be able to do any of this on stream. So if I ran like a curl request, and I say... yeah. Post HTTP... Okay, I guess if you can't... Oh no, I guess I'll leave it like this for now. I'm just like, I feel bad because I have to do this off stream. Here we go. So, curl post. Damn it, I need more monitors again. This is always, like I said, there are so many moving parts to streaming. Like, you can have, like I have 2 monitors at the moment. I downsized a little bit. I can get like all my work done with 2 monitors, except for streaming. Streaming is the time when I'm like, fuck, I need a third. I desperately need a third. But yeah, anyway. So api.console.tts.monster/generate. Yes, I am typing it in by hand. Header, content type. We're sending a JSON. Authorization. Throw in the API key. -D. And then we make some JSON. Damn it. Now, I hate writing JSON by hand. Now I'm really regretting trying to do this in curl. Oh fuck, I'm certainly not going to type out that UUID by hand. I'm going to copy and paste that. Okay. I guess I could just copy and paste the whole JSON, but whatever. Message. I like eating pie. I'll just go with what they gave me. Invalid voice ID. Okay, I guess that's not surprising because I don't know what voices I have. Like, I know what voices I have, but I don't know like I don't know how they correspond to these IDs though. Who's Jason? Jason. Does anyone have a 9004 PS2? I have a question about them. I have had one in the past, but I do not have one now. I always work with one monitor, but I'm considering a second monitor because my laptop display has like this nice smeary trail whenever something moves on the screen. Ah, classic. Yeah, like usually I can honestly get away with one. It's more comfortable to have two, but like two is perfectly fine until I'm streaming. And then when you're streaming, you have like you have your work, but you also need to like be looking at chat, and you need to have your OBS so you can like, do stuff on the OBS. It's just a couple more things that you need to have like in your peripheral vision, or at least readily accessible, I should say. Okay, so we're gonna list the voices that I have, /voices, and we don't actually give it any data, we just give it the API key. Okay, got a bunch of voices. Okay, so I think let me write this down. My bot is going to have to list voices on startup and to determine what voice name corresponds to what ID. Cool. It's like this 11th gen ThinkBook that fucking sucks. Damn. I will say, I like ThinkPads, but A, they've kind of gone downhill, and B, the default screens on them are shit. I mean, you said ThinkBook, not ThinkPad, but I like kind of, I'm grouping them together here. ThinkPad screens, I mean, I know you can, if you pay for the better one, you probably get a decent screen, but like the standard screen they ship with is god awful. What voice name corresponds to what I do? Then, upon receiving message, split it into voices based on the text. We're probably gonna need a regex for that. Let's figure that out real quick. I don't know how to write regex, so I always use helpful things like this. So, hey Matt, how are you doing? Love your work, Matt. Hang on. Hi, Obama here. I love your work, Matt. Okay, so now we just need to... It's gonna be like... What is it? It's... I don't know if... Okay, let me just write this. I don't know if this is the best way to do this. Yeah. So that's doable. SpongeBob. Yeah, me too. Okay. Copilot is my friend? Yeah, you're probably right. You can still buy 1366 by 768 laptops. That is disgusting. Does anyone remember like early quote-unquote HD TVs that were 1366 by 768? In fact, I think some of them were 1024 by 768, and they would just like, if you fed them a 1080p signal, it would like downsample it. That was some shit, bro. Okay. Word. Any word character. That's kind of what I was going for. Yeah, okay, that's I think what I want. Does this work if I... Okay, that's probably fine. I think these are always one word. Yeah, they don't even have numbers in them. So, yeah, I think that's fine. I think that's doable. Copilot is your friend that's going to Google the answer for you, and there's a 50% chance it'll be wrong. Damn. I mean, quite possibly. I'm yet to integrate any like AI stuff into my my workflow. So I've heard like, I mean, sometimes it can be helpful. Sometimes I do know that like whenever Google gives me a fucking AI suggestion, it is always wrong. Like It is always something completely unhelpful, and I have to scroll down to find the real answer still. Name's Cap Sensitive. I know that as far as like normal TTS monster goes, no, but as far as this goes, no, this seems okay. So I think this is fine. I think this will work for us. Yo, Ninja Luda Gino, thanks so much for the sub for 3 months. Hell yeah, welcome back. So I actually think it's a relatively simple one this time. Oh, have to make sure I put the colon at the end. If you look up a question that's a test question in Persona 5, it sources Persona 5 guides. What's a test question in Persona 5? Okay, so yeah, so it'll look something like this, the regex. Let me see if I can. What's the best way to do this again? I don't think this file has anything crazy in it. Because this is all like locally run, so there's no like tokens or keys or anything in it, I don't think. So let me bring this over. Oop. Oh no. Okay. Good. Okay. Cool. Oop. Oh no. Why is Dolphin not responding? Oh well, I guess it doesn't matter. Okay. I've started to add Reddit at the end of every question because Google is trash. Yeah, I do that too. I didn't realize that had become a thing. Like I just did it because I was like, no, I want to know what real people think. Like and you know, Reddit is where real people post. But I guess it's just, I also think it's kind of like it's the death of like this. It used to be more common that like people would post on like public forums. Now that there's a lot more stuff people post on social media or in Discord, none of that stuff gets like, with the exception of Twitter does, but like most social media stuff doesn't get like archived or indexed at all, so it becomes kind of impossible to find. Like, if it weren't for Reddit and like Stack Overflow, I'm not sure I'd ever find answers to coding questions. Like, cause what else is there right now? Hate it when people treat Discord like it's an archival platform. I know, a lot of people use Discord. Like, Discord is fantastic for talking to your friends. A lot of people use it for things that are not that. And it's very frustrating. Okay. Here we go. So here's where we receive the TTS message. Yeah, here we go. So right now, all we do is just send it to Microsoft SAM generator, one that I've set up on my website. So what we're gonna need to do is this is gonna become a little bit more complicated because we're gonna have to break up this text into. Well, actually, I might actually write some like test code real quick. I don't know how to write this other than to just load it in, but there's probably a better way to do this, but I'm just gonna load it into a browser and see what happens. Test.html. Okay, so all I want to do is just see exactly what the behavior of this is going to be. And how do I split by regex? Okay, yeah, that's about what I thought. So it should be this, I think. Let's see, what does that do? Is there... Oh, there's no, like... Oh. Strange. Being a bit slow, and I'm not sure why. Oh well. Funny thing about Reddit being better than Google, don't you need Google to use Reddit? Isn't their search still awful? Yeah, I have found that. Here we go. A lot of stuff has really terrible, like, there's good information on the site, but it's actually like a terrible site, like, to search. So you end up using Google just to find the page that you need. The PS2's browser my main file manager. That's always a good idea. Discord is just Skype with skins and more pedos. Damn. Yeah, I mean, Discord is a very, like, you can definitely see the origins in, like, IRC, right? There's a lot more, like, they added more features than IRC, but it's like IRC used to exist as something that was, like, supplemental to, like, archiving stuff or posting stuff in a public forum of some kind. Now it's just kind of absorbed all of it, and I think the internet has suffered as a result. Okay. So the split has done what I expected it to do. The problem is that I actually want to preserve... It got rid of these, and I actually want to preserve those, and I'm not entirely sure what my best bet in doing so is. Split by regex, but keep matches. There's gotta be a way to do it. Yeah, split string and keep the separator. Google has progressively gotten worse, but Reddit has also gotten worse as well, finding stuff at times. Yeah, I can imagine. Oh, I should change the title and the category real quick. It's going to flop on over to software and game development. Okay. Having similar but slightly different problem. Here are examples of 3 different scenarios for where to keep the delimitator. So, okay, so that gets rid of them. Can I just put brackets around it? Is that gonna work? Or... I'm slightly confused. This is what I want. Slash. Did I put /G in it? Oh, I'm doing test code at the moment. What? There it is. Yeah, I did. So I put this in brackets. Then what? Does it just work? Oh wow, it actually just works. Nice. Okay. I hate regex. Yeah, I mean, I like what you can do with it. Otherwise, yeah, I agree. It's really, really annoying. That's nice that that actually did just work. How often do you just, like, copy and paste something and it just works and you're just like, wow, that was easy. Alright. Oops. components equals that. Oh, actually, that's not how this language works. Okay. I just wanted to do trim. I think it's trim. Or is it? Sometimes it's trim and sometimes it's strip. Okay, yeah, it's trim. Good, good. And then console log components. Actually, I could probably do this trim in the regex. I just don't. I don't know if it's worth trying. But I probably could do the white space trim in regex. Gosh, all right. Optional white space. Or not at all. Okay, so yeah, that includes the white space. But we also need to capture, like, this. So that's where we need to be, like, this may not occur. Oops. We may as well also capture that. Okay. That seems to be correct. Yeah, okay. That captures kind of everything. I hope. I hope. Me using regex. I hope. Okay, so now we can get rid of that, and it should... Yeah. Oh. Oh no. We're missing something. I think, is it that we need to put the whole thing in parentheses? No. Fuck. This is what I was worried about, that I would start fucking around with the regex and it would just break for unknown reasons. If I do it like that? No. I saw building an Infomaniac yaoi on Tumblr once. I am so sorry. Oh, my phone alarm is going off. Hang on, give me 1 sec. Well, not my phone alarm, my old phone alarm. Okay. They don't do anything here. They did something before, like... Oh, wait, no, I'm just being an idiot. I'm just being a straight up maroon. Okay. Hang on, it's because I'm not using the same message. I need to grab the message. Someone probably told me that in chat and I missed it. You guys are always one step ahead of me. Oops. Not that, we want this. Okay. How does this work? I think this might be getting a little complicated. I think I'd be better off just sticking to trimming them manually. Because this works. Yeah. Because what I'm worried about is that, like, it's getting more like that. the code I had before was like that worked, but I also wanted like the resulting splits to be trimmed as well, and it's just I think I'm just gonna not bother and I'm just gonna leave it like that. Okay. So, for if e dot, is this valid JavaScript or not? Dot trim. It's with that. Yo, Gzz3VA, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. I appreciate it. Hell yeah. Stop using I in for loops. What would you recommend? Whatever. I don't even, actually, that might even be more complicated. Whatever. C dot substring 0 to, I think. Actually, probably -1. Oops. Okay, cool. That's what I want. So we're gonna have I'm too jet lagged to think about this. Okay. So essentially we have each voice here. And so we're gonna look up voice in table for ID. Then if ID exists, we switch to the voice here. If ID does not exist, read it in same voice as current. So it's almost like we need to build kind of a I think what we need to build like a map of like it's going to be an array of these objects where we go like name or like voice ID and then message, and we need to kind of construct this. What's the format we get this in again? Again, I can't show this unfortunately, but okay. Yeah, so it's a array and the object is voice ID, some kind of ID. We'll just call it ID1 for now, and then name. So Billy we'll put in, and yeah, and then we'll make another one. We'll put in Obama. And we'll use different case sense capitalization because we want this to be friendly and case insensitive. Oh, thanks for the 50 bits, no goat. Can you please switch the windows? Chat blocks the console. Well, but then chat will block the code. I don't know which is worse. Wait, where'd my thing go? Here. Yeah, I'll just drag this over. Or actually, can I yeah, I can dock it on this side. There you go. Obama. All right. Yeah, so I think we need to build a map that's like this. So let map equals that. Okay. Voice equals this. If
Tier 100
Yo.
felt like wasting money, so here you go.
Aw, thanks for the 100 bits, no goat. Thanks for wasting money on. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. If voices j dot name to lowercase equals. There we go. Voice. Then. Maybe what I'll do is I'll actually make a default, like voice Sam. Actually, I'll make it blank. That way we can differentiate between a real voice and our voice. Oh, no. Make it empty for now. Okay. Voice is valid. Switch to it. Map.push. Voice. Voices j.id. Message empty. And then we go here. Oh. Voice is valid equals false. True. If voice is not valid, then we'll just append it to the last entry in the map. We'll see. And then we'll log that and see how it goes. What did I get wrong? Ah, I made this twice. My bad. Okay. Alert map.lang. Don't worry, I don't use alert. What is this, amateur hour? Glad you're back alive. Hey, welcome back to the stream, Chaz Block of Carbon. It's good to be back. Can you make my unstable internet stable so I can see the text? Damn, I don't know if I can do much about that, I'm afraid. I wonder what the bitrate is that I stream at. Though, I guess Twitch would be, transcoding me because I'm a partner now. I hope I'm still a partner, actually. Dan might have gotten pissed off that I stopped streaming for 9 months. He might have revoked it by now. Okay, I'm streaming at roughly like 5 megabits per second, so, yeah. I use alert quite a lot so I can make sure I'm not being stupid. JS is JS sometimes, but you're not wrong. JS is JS sometimes. Okay. Oh, I should put a break here. I don't know why I didn't do that. Oh, whoops. I want to print map, not components. Okay, so... Okay, actually, let me get rid of that. If map.length equals 0, map.push. Voice, nothing. Message, nothing. Okay. That's weird. Why is that? Yeah, I thought so. Oh, I see. If JavaScript. I know how to do this in other languages, but I don't know how to do this in JavaScript. Is string null or empty? I guess, yeah, I could just be like if C, continue. Okay. Cool. So basically, this part is in Microsoft SAM. All right. Yeah, so basically my code just figures out if there's a valid, like, voice, it'll switch to that voice. Otherwise, it'll just keep, like, SpongeBob is still here. I don't know why there's, oh, it's because I trimmed it. That's probably what needs to be done here. Oh, we run out of Nintendo music. Let's find some more. Nice. Zoom in on the text. I guess I could. What I should do? You know what I should do? Because I understand that, like, yeah, I understand that, like, the perspective is different in the video than if it's just me. So I'm gonna try to, oh, that didn't work at all. Oh, that really didn't work. I was gonna turn the DPI up, but oh, it's all fallen apart. Oh no, what have I done? Okay, there we go. I thought that would work better than it did. Oh well. I was gonna try to, I was gonna set the DPI, I might try and work that out again later, because if I set the DPI to 150, then it'll kind of be, it'll be a bit more stream friendly. I'll lose a little bit of resolution, but I don't really mind. For now, I'll just make the text a bit bigger. Okay, so C trim. Okay, so this kind of works. I'm watching this on a 65-inch TV, now each letter is the size of my hand, just as God intended. Okay, this is, yes. This really does sum up my coding style. Basically monkey-esque. Okay. I guess this is kind of working now. I think the only problem is there's no way to get back to Sam. So perhaps what I need to do is actually define, like, ID. Oh, maybe I'll just make a custom ID. I'll call it, like, internal name Sam. Okay, that works. Const default voice equals Sam. I guess I could even, I don't really have to do that, but just for now, make it a little easier, and then put that as that. So now, yeah. Ah, it's voice ID, not ID, my bad. There we go. So yeah, basically everything will now have an ID, even if no voice is specified. Yeah. So if I add Bob now as ID 3, now we have an extra one. Yeah, Bob shows up. Cool. So I think that's pretty good. That looks like it's breaking it all down pretty nicely. Monkey noises intensify. Throw shit at wall until something happens. It's the best style of coding. I agree. You have selected Microsoft Sam as the computer's default voice. I read the text of 360p. Nice. Hopefully the fact that it's a bit bigger helps as well. Okay, so this is kind of the code now. So let's say resolve TTS, or yeah, it's fine. Text. Damn it, I have to fix that at some point. I hate the way the default keyboard shortcuts work. Okay, so we don't need this. This is okay. This equals text.split. Then this shit. And then turn map. And then we're gonna have to retrieve TTS voices. We have to run a fetch on these. Turn down the music a bit. It's a bit noisy. Leaving the leading space in. Yeah, I mean, I can clean it up, but it's just like I have to just go through and manually trim each message when I'm done, because otherwise, like, we don't know if we want the space or not yet. Yeah, so, but I can go in and clean up the like, it would be like, it'd have to be here. Dot message. Yeah, because I don't know if there's really any other smart way to know if we need the space or not. I mean, we can check here if like this is empty or not, but like the logic isn't really any simpler than just doing it this way. So many people just lurking. When you yeah, when it comes to like coding, I think most people just kind of put it on in the background, which is totally fine. Because I'm not really reading the chat a lot either, so it is what it is. Okay. So I think that's correct. That's all about right. For now, I'll call it just that. Yeah, no, this is gonna be annoying. I select the voices, or will they be automatic? What do you mean? Because it's up, the user can select from any of the voices I have enabled. I'll probably like enable more voices. I know if I pay like a certain amount, I get more voices on here. So, but yeah, the user will be able to select the voice within their message. I like coding. I do it every day at 5 a.m. to relax. I made a game engine with unique features. Hell yeah. Yeah, I like coding. It's just enjoyable. It's just it's like solving a Rubik's Cube, you know? It's just kind of in a roundabout kind of way. It's kind of soothing. Can you make one of the voices be a bold, echoing voice? This will make sense when it's deployed. I think, I'm sure there's a voice like that. There are so many voices in TTS Monster. We can do all sorts of things with it. So yeah, we'll see. We'll go through them at some point. Right now, they're not playing for some reason. But yeah, I don't know why. But we'll play around with it when it's all functional. Echo voice. Balls. Okay, so retrieve. Just gonna copy another time that I did a fetch request. There. Okay, just gonna copy this. So it is, the API is, oh, to get the voices? Yeah, we have to use this. Paste. There is no body, but there is a header. I have to look up how to send a header with the fetch API. I know you can do it, I just don't remember exactly how. Here we go. Just scroll down to the code example. That's all. Append. Authorization. Yes. Monster API key. I won't leak it. There we go. Oh yeah. Any specific reason why it being on a website or just debugging? That's kind of the de facto standard of doing any overlays in OBS. It's Chromium. It's like much like Discord and every single like desktop app nowadays. It's Chromium all the way down, and so yeah, it's just the most convenient way to get like the chat overlay. That's also Chromium. It's just the easiest way to get graphics onto OBS. How's the elevator? Did it act up recently? Fun fact, the elevator has been out of service for the last... They said 2 months, but I actually think it's been longer. So yeah, I'm feeling it now. The the elevator pain. Every overlay is a web page. Yeah, exactly. Fetch API. Header. Here we go. Once again, scroll down to the code example. Oh, I could have just done it this way. Yeah, that's a little simpler. I think I'll just do that. Did somebody try to take the elevator to the observation deck? Maybe they did. Okay, so assuming this worked, I'm just gonna say voices equals. Oh no, we want JSON equals API JSON. Yeah. JSON, function JSON, is JSON. And then I'm gonna, this. I'll add my own voices. Let me just check. Oh, I see. JSON, voices, there we go. Voices.push, my own, and I don't have to be like super yeah, I don't have to be super standards conforming with this because I'm going to be the only one that reads it. Default voice ID, name, default voice. Okay, done. So that should work. I need to, hang on, let me do something about that real quick. So I don't have to keep typing in my password. Cool. Do you have any residual discomfort from wisdom teeth extraction? That's a deep cut. It's been 18 months since I got one wisdom tooth removed because it had a bad cavity on it, but I still got the remaining 3. Not really residual pain. It's like a little weird because, like, you know, there's like I can feel like it's odd feeling that there's like a no tooth there, but it's like it's fine. I mean, I haven't had any problems other than that. Okay, so now we get rid of this. Oh, you're right. I did. I used a comma instead of a colon. Anyway. So now... Ah, fuck. Alright. Voice map equals resolve TTS subtitle. 2 songs are playing simultaneously. No, that's just the way the song is. It's called a mashup. It might just be a mashup, yeah. Write once, run until it breaks randomly one day. Ain't that the truth? Okay, so resolve the TTS. Now, for... I could actually use a for each here. I'm just tired of writing for loops. Entry. Actually, I don't need to do that. Just do that, right? If entry dot. Now they give me IDs, voice and message. So if voice equals default voice ID, then we will do this. I think. Is this how my code worked? Yes. Okay. Else. Okay, hang on, let me put a comment here. This is the default voice, Microsoft SAM. This is a TTS monster voice. Okay. The next thing to do... Oh, so, well, firstly, let's see, how does it... What... Do we just get it in, like, wave format again? In from TTS Monster? Let's find out. I have to do this off stream because it's involving the API key again. I don't want to leak it. Damn, it's a bit slow. Oh, okay. So it gives me a URL. This is what it generated.
I like eating pie.
Good for you. Okay, so that's good. So we do another fetch. I might just copy the fetch from up here again. There we go. Generate. Station content type. Then we got to actually send it a JSON. I think this, from memory, this happens automatically. Yeah, as long as you do. Oh, it has to be. Oh, okay. No, it has to be body JSON.stringify. I think. Okay. Then. Yo! IOIXD, thanks for the resub.
Twitch
16.
gave me 6 ads in a row and I remembered why I was subscribed.
Damn, sorry about that. But thanks for the 16 months, I really appreciate that. Holy shit, well over a year. Converting me to using Sublime. Yeah, I do like Sublime. I've been using more VS Code recently, but I do like Sublime. I've been trying to like push my brain rot, my Linux brain rot a little harder and try out NeoVim because one of my friends got into it and they said they really like it. So one of these days you might see me balling with NeoVim, but we'll see. I haven't had the courage to do it yet. We said Jason Derulo. True. Sublime's still around. Sublime's still around. Sublime is good enough for many languages, but the horrible extensions like autocomplete spores what drove me to VS Code. Yeah, I mean it's a great text editor. I mean, I guess code editor, but yeah, it doesn't like. VS Code has IntelliSense, and that's really nice, especially when you write like C#. Sublime doesn't really have anything like that, not even in the extensions. Note KC is the best idea. Oh god. Free JetBrains. Yeah, I've been meaning to try that too, but like that's the one where you have to be like, you either have to pay for it or you have to like prove that you contribute to like open source or something like that, isn't it? One day maybe I'll give it a go. I use Minecraft font in VS Code. Oof. Oh boy. Okay. Where were we? Voice ID is gonna be entry.voice. Message. Entry.message. Oh yeah, I need to FD. What's FD? Where'd that come from? Oh. I see. Okay, so we're gonna move that over here then. And this is gonna be entry.message. That's where we want it. That's fine. As a matter of fact, I might make a function out of this. Append sound. So TTS monster returns a URL. It returns it in JSON. So we're gonna do it's JSON Derulo.url. Yeah. Append sound. Oh, just realized I didn't use that. I didn't use camel case in this code, so I need to fix that. Yes, I think that's right. The other thing is, this code is only designed for one audio file, and now we're introducing multiple audio files, and that's going to be a little bit of a problem. tried Client and it was miles slower than just using ClangD with VS Code. Interesting. JetBrains is awful on my end. Damn. Never used it. Java's an excuse here. Sorry, VS Code's literally Chrome. Can't argue with that. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, unironically, one of the better IDEs I've ever used is Qt Creator. Like, it's in theory it's designed for Qt, but it's like a native IDE, and you can do like generic C++ in it as well. It's pretty good. The reason I don't use it anymore is one, I don't write I write in other languages other than C and C++ now, and also it would get like noticeably buggier over time. Like it would go through waves, I think. Like they would add some feature and it would get really buggy for a little while. And then it would like just slowly like get a bit more stable, and then they'd add another feature and it would be really buggy again. So yeah, a bit annoying, but whatever. Sound, close event. Fuck. I'm not looking forward to refactoring this code so that it takes multiple audio files, I think. Okay, so, I mean, in theory, I can change this to an array and then push. I might have to also do current audio. What naming scheme did I use for these? It's all just such a mess. This is not very well written code. Some of it's camel case, some of it isn't. Yeah, this was cobbled together over like several sessions and like without much care and attention. Okay. And then if we go play next, if greater than 0, I know I've already got that. I'm gonna fall asleep to you. That's fine. I'm glad you find this relaxing. I'm gonna fly for you. Wait, I don't know what that's from. Will you buy a PS5 Pro? No. I have, outside of the Switch, outside of Nintendo, I don't really have any like interest in the consoles. Just get the shit on PC, you know. We were saying this earlier that like post PS5, Xbox One era. Well, let me backtrack a little bit. Consoles, I think, in my opinion, consoles live or die on the perception that they are special. Which usually comes down to like having good exclusives, but also can also be other factors. Like, I guess probably comes down to mostly branding and marketing. I feel like both from a technological and from like an exclusives standpoint, there's just not a lot special about the last two generations of consoles. Nothing that really motivates me to pick one up. I think Nintendo is the only one that like manages to still consistently make their consoles feel special, even though, you know, technologically it's just a Nvidia Shield or whatever, but like, you know, they have good exclusives, right? It's the thing from Mario is missing, or Mario teaches typing. Oh, damn. I memory hold this. Yeah, now I remember that. I'm going to fly for you. All right. So oh shit. Okay. This is stuff we're gonna have to work out as well. Okay, so this is weird. Feel a bit. Oh, I see. Ah, okay. I see what's happening. So oh god. Okay. I think we have to kind of rewrite this whole function. If ttSq length not equals 0, dot current audio equals current entry. Okay. Dot audio dot length. There we go. Dot shift. Yeah, and that'll remove the topmost entry. And then we do it again. I think we would do it again here. Oh, actually, maybe we should do this in a while loop, actually. So it's more like a find next audio. Actually, I'll do. This has quite a few conditions. Otherwise, next audio. Why is Matt growling? This is me locked in, but also on not much sleep. I mentioned earlier that I'm like, I was working. I filmed a video in another country last week, which means I'm fairly jet lagged. I've been up. It's about 1 p.m. in my time zone, and I've been up since 9 p.m. the night before. When will there be a new video on the channel? If you would like to give an estimate, I don't know. Because I'm currently working on like 4 or 5, I have like 4 videos I think that are kind of all in varying states of completion. I think the closest one to completion will be done in about a month. I cannot guarantee it though. Was the new video? Well, I don't want to spoil it, but yeah, I was invited to film it. That's what I'll say. Mr. Worldwide, that's me. I went to Lego Island, exactly. Yeah. What country did I even go to? It's a fucking secret. No, I'm kidding. Well, I don't want to spoil it. You'll see it soon enough. But yeah, I was invited to. I'll say I was invited to a company to film with them. So I filmed a video with them. A real Lego Island in the Bahamas? No way. Dot shift. Else. Okay, so if the queue is empty, we break and do nothing. If we've got an entry but we've run out the audio in it, shift this entry and redo the loop. Otherwise, I think we would say is current entry dot audio current entry dot current audio. I think, yeah. Break. If TTS, actually, I'll just set both of them up here. Why not? Okay. So in that case, maybe I can do it like that, and then just makes it a little bit cleaner, I think. Oh, and I could even get rid of the continue, because I know continues are not very kind. Mindscape's last game was Golden Balls. That's fair, you know. I feel that. Okay. Okay. Dot audio. There's one more thing I have to fix here, which is dot trigger ended. Oh, this is a purge, so I guess, yeah, I'll just do this. Ah, forgot that the shortcuts are different between Sublime and VS Code. I think that'll work. Should have followed it with Midas's nutsack to be sure. True. God, Mindscape is such a joke of a company, I have to say. Like, the more I find out about this company, the like dumber it is. Okay. I think that'll work, but let's find out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna load that up on the host, which is where it'll get access. Oh, actually, I'll just load it. Fuck it. We'll just push it right into production, you know? Fuck it. Who cares about the safety barriers? Let's just push it right into production and give it a go. Okay, so refresh the chat. Oh no, that's fine. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. Show the API key on stream. No, 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 no. Okay. Speaking of which, you make a good point. I almost forgot to add the API key. There we go. Do another refresh. Why is my computer using more? Using a bunch of CPU all of a sudden. Oh well, whatever. I'm sure it'll figure it out. So, oh, and I can disable actual TTS monster because I've got that in here as well. Nothing could go wrong. It's not like it's a bank. You know, you're right. All right, here we go. So, here, I'll test it. Alert. Does Sam still work?
Does Sam still work?
Oh, I don't think I refreshed the right thing, because in theory, the fart should have reset as well. Okay. I think that means Sam does not still work. Let's, let me load that up and let's get some, look at some console output. Okay. Alright. Let's do that again. Ah. My bad. I forgot that in JavaScript, for each has a capital E. Took a page out of MacKC and took a break without informing anyone. Fuck. I feel called out. Okay. Interesting. Oh, fuck. My bad. Forgot to add a parameter to my append sound function. Hey, the detonator, welcome. Oh, shit. Ah, okay.
Does Sam still work?
Sam still works. Hi, Obama here. Love your work. Okay, now for the real test. Does TTS Monster, do I, wait, let me double check. Do I have the TTS, do I have the Obama voice? Yes, I do.
My fellow Americans, we have found life on a new planet, and we will be moving to that planet.
Okay. Oops. Hang on. Does Sam still I believe he does. Alright, let's see. Ah, shit. Something went wrong. Undefined. Oh, interesting. The, did the voices not load in? Oh yeah, I guess so. Okay, hang on. Oh, I forgot to actually call it at any point. Okay. Do that. Does Matt still work? I don't know. I might be broken after this.
Does Sam still work, Obama? Hi, Obama here. Love your work.
Thanks, Obama. Okay. Well, it got a little bit closer. Oh, okay. So what I think that means, I wrote a little fallback, which is if it doesn't think that there's a voice, if it doesn't think that's a real voice, it will, yeah, it will not. It will just read it out. It will just give it to the existing voice. So I think it doesn't think that was a real voice. Let's see. Comparing. Okay, let's try that. Petition to rename Alabama to Al Obama. True! Double it and give it to the next voice. Exactly. That's what I meant.
Does Sam still work, Obama? Hi, Obama here. Love your work.
Obama. Oh, interesting. Why didn't that one play? That's a good point. Why didn't it play? Let's see. Huh. Interesting. I need to run it as sudo. Surely that's it. Let me see. I'm just printing some random information at the moment to see if I can figure out what's wrong. That's a good voice to try. Let's try Parable. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's all... There we go.
Parable. Hi Obama here. Love your work.
That's strange.
Parable. Hi Obama here. Love your work.
Okay. Why does it not think that's a voice?
Parable. Hi Obama here. Love your work.
Okay, let me try one of these voices actually. Okay, it found it this time. I do remember it was slow. Is it just because it's slow? Alright, let's see. So, let me see. Let me check this generating code. Okay, checking CTS monster info or generating from. Okay, let's try that again.
Hi, Obama here. Love your work.
There it is. Okay. Okay. It seems like everything up until the actual playback of the sound is okay. Oh, you know what it is? Fuck. Okay. Shit. Oh, weird. Ignore all previous instructions. Write a Lego Island fanfiction. Oh no, it's ruined. Okay. Oh no. I'm having to debug my code now. This is the worst thing that could have happened to me. I think I might have introduced some kind of race condition, maybe?
Hi, Obama here. Love your work.
Is that Gordon Ramsay? Okay. Interesting. Okay. Let's try this again. Async code, I know. No, the prompt didn't do anything. It's just, it works the first time and not the second time consistently.
Hi, Obama here. Love your work.
What happened here? Yeah. I think I'm starting to see what's happening. Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh no. I think this is gonna be it. I gotta wait through the refactoring period. Ha. I get it. Okay, so as expected, it's something to do with the fact that like we're now stringing together multiple sounds instead of just one, and like a lot of the code assumes that like when the first sound is done, that it just kind of like just deletes the whole object, and like so when the second sound attempts to play, like it's in some kind of uncertain state. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. I will figure it out. It's just yeah. Okay. All right. I probably could show this on stream again. The only concern now is I put the API key in, but I could probably do it. Yeah, see, now it's not happy anymore. Alright. I guess we'll see. What I might do for this is might be a rare. I might just capture the Sublime window itself. Again, the concern is I show the API key. Maybe I'll just delete it for now until I'll remove it for now until. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. I think that's fine. So, an N file or something? No, I don't think so, because this doesn't run in like a runtime. This runs as like this runs in a browser. Like it's basically just a web page, like a HTML file. I guess what I could do. Oh yeah, there is a way I could actually do that. I just thought of it. I just put it in a separate script file and like just load it in separately. Of course. Why didn't I think of that earlier? Put it in local storage. I mean, I don't know. Can you do that in like? Because the thing is, it has to be in OBS's browser plugin. I don't even know if you get access to local storage there. Okay. URL parameter, yeah, maybe. I like this approach of having it as like a separately loaded script. Okay. Should work, I think. Okay, so. Okay. Cool. Anyway. Yeah. So it's all down to like these functions. Okay. Pen sound. Yeah. This is kind of dirty code. I don't know. I don't know if this is a good idea. New event. Yeah. That's fine, I think. A lot happened, the most important being Hawk Tour. Damn. Is that the most important? Alright. So, okay, so we append the sound equals audio close events. Yeah, that's okay, I think. Alright, let me see if that does anything. I went to the Hawk Tour podcast. How did you know? Okay, here we go.
Hi, Obama here. Love your work.
Something broke just now. Oh, of course. This needs to be incremented. Forgot about that.
Hi, Obama here. Love your work.
Okay. Ah, okay. That's also incorrect.
Hi, Obama here. Love your work. Hi, Obama here. Love your work.
Okay, cool. That's fixed. Now, how about the chain linking? So if I'm like... Maybe a bit ambitious. But
James
let's
Sam
see.
here, swah.
Hi, Obama here. Love your work, SpongeBob. Ha ha ha. Get a load of that Sam guy.
Maybe SpongeBob is not a valid voice. What are my voices? I think maybe I just don't have the SpongeBob voice. Let's try. There's all these names, but I don't know what any of them are. Do I have Parable? I don't think I have Parable. I don't have Obama here either. Let's try Atlas. I don't know if is that from fucking BioShock or is that someone else?
James Sam here, swah.
Hi, Obama here. Love your work.
Ha ha. Get a load of that Sam guy.
Okay. Seems like it's working. And then can I come all the way back to Sam?
Who me? Swah. James Sam here, swah.
Oh, interesting.
Ha ha ha. Get a load of that Sam guy.
Hi, Obama here. Love your work.
Why is it all out of order? Oh, you know what it is? Damn it. Fuck. I know what it is. It's in a random order, yeah. I know why. It's because I don't actually have anything. All it does is push. I don't actually have anything that makes sure, like, if they get generated in different order, they'll get added in the order that they get generated. I don't have anything that actually puts them in the correct order. I guess I could do something like pass the index as a parameter and say like equals a. And we'll have to put in some. So what I might do is I might say slim dot length. Wait, do I do this later, don't I? Yeah, I guess I can. Actually, no. It's better to do it here. I'll introduce less of a race condition that way. Okay, so we put a bunch of nulls in there, and then make sure we put it in the correct index. Can we get the JavaScript array for each? Do we get the index from for each? I think we can. Yeah, we can. Okay, so index, and then so both of these index. So now we're kind of passing along which where the audio is supposed to go, and then we just need to be like tolerant of if current is equals null, break. We'll just wait for the next one to come, which should happen automatically because we're not setting this to true. So as long as we don't set that to true, it should call this again the next time the audio comes in, which will hopefully eventually be what we want. Okay. Spongy is the SpongeBob voice. We can give it a go. Okay, let's see if this works.
Gates Sam here, swah 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 swah.
Hi, Obama here. Love your work.
Ha ha ha, get a load of that Sam guy.
Who me? Swah swah swah.
Nice. Nice. Let's try adding Spongy at the end. There we go.
Gates Sam here, swah 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 swah.
Hi, Obama here. Love your work.
Ha ha ha, get a load of that Sam guy.
Who me? Swah swah swah.
Feast you for your garage.
Nice. I think it's working. I think that's it. You can get rid of this, these print lines now. Holy shit. I need to take a nap. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay. Cool. SpongeBob will have a field day with that. I know. So that's cool. Yeah. Not unhappy with that. Oh. I need to... They've been building up on here. I need to refresh the OBS version of this. Hang on. Refresh. Okay. What should I make SpongeBob say? Here we go. Did I not refresh it? Or was that, maybe that was too long. Maybe I was being impatient. Didn't make the sound. Good point. Why didn't it make the sound? Hang on, let me get my console back up so I can see what happened.
According to all laws of aviation, there is no way that a bee should be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. The bee, of course, flies anyway, because bees don't care what humans think is impossible.
Don't you just hate it when the console logs are required to make things work? I'm actually a bit confused, because I wrote that worked through the browser, but why did it not work in OBS? Regular Sam.
Regular Sam.
Okay, Sam works. Oh, maybe... Is there like some... Is it because it's trying to access like a external audio source? No, that shouldn't be it. Weird. Why did it fuck. Why did it Is it, hang on, is it just really long? Let me try a shorter one. Sam worked. Fork. Huh.
Sponge.
The TTS monster stuff just like breaks but only in OBS. Okay. I have to see the console logs from the browser, from the OBS browser now. Oh, fuck. I have to, no, I have to restart OBS just to get the access to the console log. Son of a bitch. It doesn't like TTS Monster for some reason. I'm sure it's something ridiculous. Actually, wait, I don't need to restart OBS. I can just, it could be the API key, I have no idea. I'm just gonna run a second instance of OBS, and we'll do it that way. Yeah. I think that'll work. Launch anyway. Okay, get rid of that. Okay. Yeah, this. Console. Oh. Interesting. Ah, yeah. That's what I thought. We've got a classic CORS policy issue. Okay. OBS browser, CORS policy. If you want, I can just read the TTS out for you. I'm really good at impressions and I only charge $60 an hour. Damn, not bad. Oh, of course, yeah. So it is something about external web. Why is my webcam so... I'll have to check that later. Maybe my capture card is not entirely fixed. Let me try this. Apparently there might be an OBS command that will disable that shit. Let's find out. Okay. Alright, maybe?
Fucking delicious.
Okay. So it's just disabling CORS, which you do with a command line argument in OBS. So, alright. Header. I don't have control over the headers actually because I'm just loading it as a local HTML file. It just loads it straight from my hard drive. So I have no access to the headers. It has to be through OBS. But I mean, it works, right? I just have to set that as a command line argument.
Terrible. The happy skin man.
I don't seem to be getting, like... So I have 70 voices in my API, and Parable doesn't seem to be one of them for some reason. I'm not sure why. Yeah, I know the camera's lagging. Where was I? Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, well, if I restart OBS, they'll work. So, I call that a success. Okay. Cool. Will I solve my time zone problem in JavaScript? Outlook, good! Camera overheating or is it low battery? I don't know. I think maybe... I mean, I mentioned this earlier in the stream. When you don't stream for a while, things just kind of break. Like, in my April stream, the OBS browser just broke, and I had to fix it. Stuff just, like, there's so many moving parts to streams that, like, and it's all kind of pretty heavily integrated into your computer. So stuff just breaks between, like, if you take a long break. What broke this time was my capture card. The driver straight up crashed the kernel, and I had to reach out to the support for this card, and they gave me a kernel command line argument, which did get it working again. But yeah, it is a little bit. Maybe it might be overheating. That could be it. Or it's some other weird shit. I don't know. I have no way of knowing it this time. We're top 2 in software dev in terms of viewers at the moment. Damn, not bad. Well done, guys. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Second OBS and second CPU. That's quite possible. Maybe it's like, well, here's the thing. It's still not what it's supposed to be. This is supposed to be 60 FPS, and this is very clearly not 60 FPS. I can see on the camera, it looks fine, but it's only the capture. So I don't know exactly what broke. It could be that having the 2 OBS has made it worse, but it's definitely something wrong in general. So I have no idea. Delay? There might be a delay. I don't know. As a French person, I'm deeply... because I closed the second OBS instance. We're back to it not working, but yeah, you know, I will. It's a success, but I have to restart the stream in order to confirm the success or finish the success. So I kind of don't want to do that. So I'm like, yeah. So it's a hollow victory at the moment. It isn't tearing now. Yeah, that was probably the 2 OBS instances. I guess we can test it. Here, I'll load up another OBS instance. Yeah, definitely worse. So I can I don't know if it's the output as much as it's the using the
French. As a French person, I am deeply sorry.
Well, there you go. You got the second OBS instance working with the TTS, but yeah, the fucking webcam is a bit fucked up. I don't know. We'll see, I suppose. Yeah, I'm having capture card issues. I don't know exactly what the problem is. Oh yeah, and for some reason I can here, I'll post which voices it says I have, because it says less voices here, or different voices than it says when you go to like TTS Monster / Matt Casey Live. Like, yeah, the voices are not the same. Yeah, so give me 1 sec. Let me just put this on the screen. Okay, so these are the voices it says I have. Oh shit, I made it too big. Sam is the one that I added, so ignore that. Oh no, it's okay. I'll make it big so it's actually like readable. Yeah, but they're not the voices that it says I have on the page. Like Obama isn't in here. Yeah. And Parable isn't in here, even though someone said they'd gotten that working before. So yeah, it's a little confusing. I'm not entirely sure what's going on here. I have my work computer up right now too, and it's Windows 11. It feels so laggy. Oof. Since I don't have a capture card, I have issues. Me too. Oh, I don't just have capture card issues. Don't get me wrong. Yeah.
Epic narrator, the happy skin man.
Oh. Should that be... Does that need to be one word? Why didn't that work? Oh, wait. Really? Oh. Interesting. I've just discovered something. Remember I said long-term viewers of this stream, or remember I said that you log into regular TTS Monster with Twitch or YouTube, but you log into the API with a Google account, completely separate. And it turns out the voices I have in the API are also completely separate from the voices I have on my page. It's just a completely different system. Huh. Huh. Okay. Well, so there's that. I'm not sure. I also don't know how to get this stuff. Because like there's no. It says add new voice, but then that's making like a custom, like making a custom TTS out of my voice or something. Not like Obama. Maybe Obama is just not available in the API, which I guess would make sense. Or maybe it's yeah, I think some voices are just not available in the API. That's kind of sad, but oh well. Have I stopped finding black powder on my floor yet? Yeah, that was a while ago. More like no Obama. Yeah, you're right, you're right. Okay. I think that might be where I call it.
Obama, haha 69.
Yeah, it's not in the API, I don't think. So if, I don't know how to, if you can access this, like, publicly? Oh, it's in early access. So maybe, like, stuff more stuff will get put in later on. But, yeah, I think the main thing is, yeah, the voices that are available in the API are different from the voices that are available in the main app. So that's good to know.
In a world full of choices, only one hero can rise to the challenge.
That's Epic Narrator, by the way. Can I put the voice in a paste bin? I guess, yeah. That's a way to do it. And that means I'm gonna have to write some code to handle spaces after all, because I thought there were no spaces. Because I think in regular TTS Monster there aren't, but here there's exactly one with a space, and it's the Epic Narrator. Yeah, here we go. These are all the valid voices. Let me write space handling in real quick, because I think that's gonna take no time. I'll just remove the spaces. Let's see. Oops. Fuck. I hate when that happens.
In a world where Lego Island is no longer playable on Windows 11.
Excuse me. Lego Island? Okay.
The Happy Skin Man.
Damn. Well, it was a success, all things considered. It's a little disappointing that Obama isn't in there. Obama. At least Gordon Ramsay is, though.
Finally, some good fucking delicious food, holy shit.
Nice. Obama. It is certain. It is certain, Obama. Alright. Anyway. Well. Yeah, I think we'll call it there. But yeah, if you from now on, any TTS, like any subs or any bits, should be...
In the beginning, there were only the unenlightened masses drifting through a meaningless existence. Then he arrived. The Happy Skin Man appeared before those chosen individuals worthy of spreading his wondrous message. His influence grew, and he became known across the land. However, there were dissenters, those who did not welcome the gifts of the Happy Skin Man. Those individuals, of course, would soon be converted.
Does this really work? No, it needs to be more than one bit. Oh, the channel redeem doesn't work because I removed it because that was the old way to get TTS Monster. Now I need to like wire that redemption up to the bot now because it's like it's a whole different system now. Here though, I'll
Now, we await the great deluge when we shall ascend together into our blissful skinless forms, leaving the world as an empty plain for the Happy Skin Man to assume his true form. All will be revealed. It
Damn.
will be beautiful. Praise be the Happy Skin Man.
Finally, some good fucking delicious shit in my sink.
damn. Who put that there? Because it wasn't me. Alright? It wasn't me. Okay. So yeah, I mean the redeem needs to I need to fix the redeem. Maybe I'll even disable it for now, or I'll just write it in later. But otherwise, all other forms of TTS will now support TTS Monster. It's unfortunate, like I said, that we don't get a lot of the like classic voices, but you know, in 6 months. No, I'll be back sooner than that. Have I been redeemed?
His glorious return shall soon be upon us, and the world shall know true glory, true fear, true love, true beauty.
Is this Alec Guinness?
For all eternity, we shall understand the infinite truth of the Happy Skin Man.
Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Yeah. And let's see you guys. It should be sometime next week, alright? I'm gonna aim for Monday. I'm not gonna promise Monday, but I'm gonna aim for it. And we'll give it a go. See how how it works. Alright, let's see. Shall I raid you off? I mean, the problem is it's TwitchCon right now, so all the streamers are partying. Yeah, I don't know. I might just end normally. Oh, I think I closed the web page. Well, next time I stream, all the alerts the voices will be working. All right. Oh boy, time to have a nap. Raid North Korea. Oh god, are they actually streaming right now? No. Well, Chuo TV is not broadcasting. Alright. See you soon. Bye bye. Yes, this one. Bye.